Hello again. Here is the video on topical authority. So topical authority is something that has been hitting the market now for about 3 years, and it's something that over the last 6 months I have personally noticed has made a significant impact on rankings. We want to make sure that Google knows what we provide through on-site optimization, through link building. We want to build trust and authority with them, and then we want to really show them that we are the authority on a particular topic. Okay, and so a lot of people, when they think about that, they think that the topic is going to be locksmith, right? For Los Angeles locksmith as an example, but that's not the case. The case is, we want to be the topical authority for Los Angeles locksmith, right? And so there typically isn't always going to be a market here, but if you want to see how your business is doing and how well you're doing, come in here and type in site. Don't do www, just do it this exact way, okay? And then type in your main keyword. So for Los Angeles Locksmith.me, they have a total of 168 pages that have Locksmith Los Angeles or is relevant for that. And you can kind of I can scroll down and kind of just show you they are branded as Los Angeles Locksmith, and so that's why they have so many, right? And we could take another company, ASAP, and do the same thing. But the reality is that a lot of these companies who are doing really well are doing well with this particular topic. Okay, so these guys have 212 results, right? And so how can we come in and compete and show Google that we're the authority on a particular topic that we're trying to rank for? Well, I picked Locksmith because it's very straightforward, right? When we're trying to create topical authority, you don't have a bunch of different services. If we start getting into some other things like plastic surgery, you've got your tummy tuck, your breast augmentation, you've got, your brow lift, you've got all these different services, and you have to create topical authority for each one. Restoration, for example, you've got fire damage, mold damage, water damage, you've got all these different things, and so we need to understand topical authority very well. We're trying to establish with Google that we are the authority on a particular topic, and so how can we do that? So the prompt that I like to use in ChatGPT is, number one, we do 6 blog posts because it creates a topical cluster and they interlink really well. Okay, so we'll go and build out all 6 of these posts, and you don't have to use AI if you don't want to, it does not matter. But we want to build them out. Definitely take out the AI stuff, like choosing is always AI, protecting, this word here. Let's see if I can find any more. Understanding is very AI. And so we want to build these out, and what it'll do is it'll show Google that we're not just a landing page. We are the authority on our topic. And when you build them out and interlink them together where it makes sense, all those pages are talking to each other, the link juice flows well, the topical authority flows well, and then ultimately we're going to link all 6 of them to the page that we want to rank for our main keyword here. And when you do that, Google says, okay, these guys are actually an authority on the topic. They have 6 high-quality blog posts that are very relevant to their main keyword here. Okay, and so this is kind of a bad example. I could have picked any other ones, and you'll see in your market that people have maybe 10 or 20 topical authority pages that are around their topic. They aren't interlinked, they don't talk to each other, and so the relationship there just is very lacking. And so we want to make sure that we are justifying that Google can and rank us for these main keywords of ours. Now, you can do this with 30 blog posts. I like to subcategorize them. If I do 30, I'll typically subcategorize them afterwards, so I know the most efficient way to interlink them. A lot of people are using content maps. When it comes to local content maps, we're looking for 2 things. We want all of our pages, or all of our keywords to have locksmith or locksmith relevant keywords. Okay, securing your home is a very locksmith relevant keyword, and the city that we're doing it in. And that doesn't mean we're going to put our main keyword everywhere. It means that we're going to be talking about the sub niches. And then to follow that up, we also do it with our Google My Business, or with our Google My Business, we'll do questions and answers that are semantically relevant. We'll put semantically relevant questions and answers on our blog pages and on our location pages as well. And what you'll see is some very good results. In fact, let me show you what we're seeing when we execute this. Here's a client that we did this for. We actually started in December early December. Now the way that Google does this is, or SEMrush only does it per month, and so at the end of December we were here, right? And so that's all it says. But the reality is we grew every 2 weeks we grew 30 to 40% since we started, and the client is very happy. This is $10,000 that we now took out of their pot that they don't have to spend on advertising costs. It's going to bring in 314 traffic. Okay, and that's an estimated traffic value based on what you'd pay if you had a cost per click on PPC. And we're doing PPC, we're spending a good amount on PPC, and so this is huge for the client. Especially because we are maxing out what it takes to get the board full. And so this is a huge deal because we want to make sure that we're the authority on the topic. Not only do we want to be the authority, but we also want to create layers. When we have interlinking, we show Google, well, 3 clicks away from this blog post is that page. 1 click away is it 2. Will put us that page 2. But they talk to each other and they communicate in a way that it's very effective. And so if you're struggling with your rankings, get your Google business profile optimized, go through the step-by-step process that I've already gone over, do your website, which we're going to go over next, and then follow it up with some really high-quality topical authority blog posts, and you will see massive amount of revenue coming in for your efforts and so it's definitely worth your time. Okay, and then if you are finding yourself really struggling in a competitive space, take a look at how many pages you have for that particular keyword that you're struggling with. All right, come in here and actually look at it. And what you'll see is that it's going to come down to 3 things. Number 1, is your on-site optimization good enough for Justify to rank you? For Justify Google to rank you. Number 2, do you have the link building to justify Google to rank you? Okay. Number 3, do I have the topical authority necessary for Google to know that I am the best option in my space for them to send customers to me? All right, and if you'll follow that, you'll have a ton of success online. Anyway, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.